Well, if the
Mhm.
pandemic has made you a little lax when it comes to organizing your living spaces, this is the perfect time to tidy up, I can admit. So we called in an expert to put us right back on track. Beth Giles is a professional organizer and owner of Northwest Organizing Solutions. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us right now. So I know there are a lot of people who had these grand plans, these efforts
Mhm.
to organize their homes maybe for the New Year's. Why is it hard to stay on track?
Well, you're right. A lot of people do plan on organizing at the beginning of the year. It's one of the top 5 resolutions, in fact. Why they don't stay on track is, well, there's many reasons, but there's some common hurdles. One of them being is that there's so many wonderful pictures out there and ideas that we see what we like and we try to do it, but don't take time to make it fit our style. We all have a different organizing style. We have different things, we think differently, we use our things differently. So each of us is different. So there is not one size fits all. So what
Okay.
you
That makes me
not
that makes me feel a little better because sometimes I have those rooms that it's just like no matter what I do, they become the junk room and I'm like, am I just a messy
It's the
person?
Monica closet from
Yeah.
Friends.
So I guess maybe it's not all me. Can you give an example of kind of maybe the different approaches to organizing?
Sure. Well, one example would be a closet. Some people like to organize their closet by color. So all the blue items go together, all the red items go together. However, if you think of style before you think of color, it's going to be more difficult. So maybe you organize with long sleeves, short sleeves, you know, t-shirts. So everyone has a different style. So find yours before you organize. If you get stuck, professional organizers are a great source to help you discover your style.
Huh.
One thing that I think is an interesting question that I have run into this before when trying to declutter or even get rid of things in my place, which is, how many containers do I need to buy? How many bins? I've
Oh,
been in this spot
the
where,
plastic bins.
well, I've been in a spot where I've gone and bought them,
Yeah.
and then I realized I already had enough before. Like I didn't properly gauge, how many I needed to buy.
Now you're cluttered with organizing containers.
Yeah. What are your tips on how to organize, or even if you're trying to get rid or declutter, what kind of containers or how many you need to buy?
So that's a good question. So containers can be very helpful, but they're not always. For example, if you were to buy a closed container, one that requires a lid, sometimes, or put things in a closed cabinet, sometimes it makes it out of sight and out of our mind. So we totally forget we have it. So again, based on your organizing style, will determine the kind of container you need. Also, too big of a container, things get lost at the bottom. Too small of a container, things fall over the top and it overflows.
Hmm.
So finding the right ones, and often we have many containers in our home that we can just use. Shoe boxes, Amazon boxes.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be a real expensive, trip to the container store or
Right.
something. Just need to be strategic. So here's what I think a lot of people get overwhelmed by when they think about like, oh my gosh, do I need to like change my whole life and change my habits, or do I need to get rid of a bunch of things to become that organized person? How much of it is some of that lifestyle change too?
So that's up to you and how much you want to change your habits. So you can set up an organized system and change your behavior to meet that system, or you can organize to the existing habit or activity that you do. An example of that would be something like, say you come in the door normally and you just drop your coat. The first one is organize and create a new habit. You could walk in the door, your hands are full, the kids are at the door to greet you, the dog's in your way. You could walk past them all the way down the hall and around the corner, put your things down and hang up your coat, and then say hi to the kids and the dog. Or if you would prefer and find it easier, you could come in and hang your coat on a coat tree or a rack or a hook, something by the door. So you have to decide what is better for you.
Makes sense.
It
It
does.
makes a lot of sense. I mean, even it's a structure. You know, you got to change your lifestyle a little bit,
Right.
if you want to make have that lasting impact.
Be strategic, but actually I don't feel as overwhelmed and hopeless as I did.
I know me
by the
either,
thought
and
of
I really
reorganizing.
need to reorganize two closets. So, professional organizers Beth Giles, really appreciate you being here this morning. Thank you for the tips. I'll do my best to apply them.
Thank you, and happy organizing.
All right,
Thank
thanks.
you. And of course, if you do want a little extra help and that way to think through it strategically, professional help or advice when it comes to tidying up your home, you can check out Beth's website, nworganizingsolutions.com. She's actually a certified professional organizer. I don't remember the official name
Oh, wow.
of the organization, but yeah, there is a group. They have a certified group in Oregon, and they can help you.
That is impressive.
Good to know, right?
Yeah, very much so.